The Biden administration announced new rules for the accountability of ghost guns, which are kits or 3D printed weapons without a serial number or the requirement of a background check. News 12's Scott Coral is live in the studio with how one local gun shop is looking at these new rules. Scott.
20,000 ghost guns were reported to the ATF last year. That's a tenfold increase over 2016. I went to Cleveland to ask how gun sellers feel about the new regulations over weapons that are easy enough to make but harder to trace.
It's honestly not a bad thing for these new regulations, honestly. I mean, I think everything needs to be, you know, if you buy a gun, get a background check, you're responsible for that gun and that weapon, and you have responsibility and accountability when buying that weapon.
Ghost guns aren't your everyday Rugers or rifles. They're plastic shells without any of the components needed to make a gun. Posey's Guns in Cleveland showed me what one kit gun looks like compared to a real Glock 19. Aside from the color and lack of a serial number, you'd barely tell the difference. On top of that, they're easy enough to assemble. That's why law enforcement across the country is afraid at ghost guns' popularity.
You just want something that's kind of off the radar, or you have something going on in your background that, you know, may not cause you to have a gun. But I think there's a reason for that. But yeah, there's a reason people are buying those kit guns for no serial numbers, no trace.
It's a God-given thing that we do to protect you. But if someone has one of these and it's not completely with a serial number and all, that defense attorney is going to have a lot of fun.
Posey's hasn't received a ghost gun in about 3 or 4 months, but they are very popular. The new regulations, though, will add a lot more work for gun sellers, something Posey says will make it easier to not sell ghost guns.
That's going to be more of a hassle, so we're going to go work our way around ghost guns, and really, I mean, we're going to stick to just, you know, serialized guns and go from there.
I reached out to 3 other gun dealerships, the Chattanooga Police Department and the ATF in both Nashville and Atlanta, and they were either unavailable or had no comment on the regulations. President Biden's budget for fiscal year 2023 includes funding for more officers on the streets and making investments in crime and community violence prevention. To make it happen, Congress would have to pass that budget, and that vote is months away. In the studio, Scott Coral, News 12 Now.